Julia and I are here today to put together a little bit of information about why everybody should come along and do the fantastic Julia Malkin MBE Revolutions Experience Workshop. So Julia, first question I've got for you is, who would benefit from attending this workshop, this experience?
Oh, thank you, Lee. I think every single driving instructor in the UK will definitely benefit from this. And I think everybody who drives a car, even examiners, will benefit from it too. I think everyone ought to know the way in which we can see the world, how much driving means to us, and to get to know the way, especially as people, and especially as person myself, as we as people get to know the road and get to know the car and our systems of learning and our behaviour patterns, and to be able to see it live, including from the wheel of your car.
And so if I'm right then, Julia, we're not just talking about driving instructors who specialise in special educational needs pupils. Are you saying that all driving instructors would benefit from this course?
Every single driving instructor in the UK, and even those abroad, will benefit from it, as long as they understand English. Everybody can. All you got to do is have the command of the English language, be able to drive a car, and be able to say, yes, I want to learn about the different types of people you're going to see. That's all that you need. Every person will benefit.
And what difference would attending this workshop make to the general instructor, the day-to-day workings of a normal driving instructor?
There's no such word as normal, so you can get that delete off the record. Who's normal? How long's a piece of string? We don't know who's normal and who's not. All we're interested in is building the instructor's toolkit to be able to increase the size of the toolbox and give them new techniques and new ways of dealing with people, to be able to understand different ways of learning and applying different ways of learning, both on and off the road.
Okay, sounds good. Would there be enough time in a day for an instructor to take in all of that information and for them to process it and to get a benefit out of the day?
Well, definitely 100%, because everything's going to be explained in very simple language. There will be no scientific terminology. You'll not need to have a degree in psychiatry or psychology to understand this. Everything's at grassroots, ground level. We don't go 100% into what each disability means, what it does, when was it discovered, dates, people. We go into how it can affect you behind the wheel of your car, and how especially tailored for the driving instructor's needs. And there's definitely going to be enough time for all the instructors to be able to get the most out of this day, yes.
Well, is there anything that they will get to help them beyond the course? Is there anything that you provide?
Well, definitely, yes, because there'll be one-to-one sessions. Anybody who wishes, if they've got a pupil, anything who has a problem, they think, right, okay, no problem, I've got a pupil here, there's got a difficulty in some area, doesn't matter. It could be an everyday person with just one little problem somewhere, or it could be somebody with more complex needs. All you got to do is to be able to say, message me, half an hour, that's it. You can get full backup, have a meeting, one-to-one, and you'll be able to say, yes, bring your problem forward. We can discuss it and find the best way to help your pupil.
That's brilliant. Is there any course material that they get?
Definitely, there'll be a presentation of slides which people can get to take home. 100% to be able to look at the slides when they're away, and be able to ask questions on the day as well. Any questions we can go through one by one. There should be hopefully facilities for people to be able to take home the questions afterwards, to be able to go through all the answers as well. If you want to do live recording on the day, then you can.
Well, that sounds great. What difference could these techniques make to a learner's development, their ability to pass a test, and their safety post-test?
Well, basically, when they're developed, it's important that the techniques that are used in the workshop, to use it for special needs people, because we need those techniques. It's absolutely vital. It was a very, very good thing that I was able to design it, because it helped when the people pass the driving test. So special needs people development definitely will be useful for them. Everybody else, definitely, you don't need to have a diagnosis to be able to benefit from it. You'll find a weakness here and there in a certain area of the driving or an area of their learning that might need just a little bit of support here and there to help them learn. They definitely will. When they pass the test, definitely 100% of our people on the autism spectrum that other instructors have turned down, they passed their test because of these techniques that I'm going to teach you on the day. They were our safe post tests because I have taught them during their training the techniques that I'm going to teach at the workshop, how to keep them safe post tests, if they get anxiety, stress, anything like that that could upset them or make them afraid on the road, things like this. We'll go through techniques physically on the day of the workshop, which will teach the instructor how to train the pupil to carry on post test and stay safe.
That's great. Final question. Of all your fantastic achievements, both inside and outside of our industry, are there any that you're most proud of?
I think it's the MBE from the Queen. I think that was the biggest because I got the MBE from her about 11 years ago. Seeing a face just light up was an absolute miracle. I forgot where I was. There's 5 cameras trained on me and 400 people in that room, and all because he was this terrific smile. It's like grandma seeing the grandkid for the first time in 20 years. And beyond that, there was the PhD, the Doctor of Philosophy degree. I got in 15 because I got 4 degrees, and that one I actually went to the ceremony with that. So wearing the costume with the cap and gown, I think that was terrific. Yes, yeah. Honestly.
Yes. Oh, well,
fantastic. Well, what makes this workshop in Manchester different from the others is the fact that this workshop will contain in-car training.
Oh, interesting. Tell me more about that.
Yes, there will. There'll be training physically in your vehicle. So all you got to do is go out to the car park. We'll be going behind the car. Think, right, there's a car. Go behind the wheel. Now be able to see from a special needs viewpoint, from the car point, behind the wheel of your vehicle, and be able to think, right, be able to analyze your car, anything that we can understand, not understand, anything we can reach control-wise. We check your car park, any distractions, things like this. And if you want to see a real panic attack, behind the wheel, done a simulation, everything's all safe, but behind the wheel of your car, we can do it live on the day. There will be live in-car training with me playing the role of special needs people in certain circumstances, showing you the difference as instructors. This is why it becomes an experience, not a workshop. You're experiencing it through our eyes to be able to see live in your own vehicles how somebody who's in a different situation could respond in a different way to the average driver, and the things to look for, the things in behavior patterns to watch out for to prevent something in the first place. A full-blown panic attack, meltdown, watch out for the meltdowns. We get those. You as instructors can help prevent this and deal with one, because it will be the Revolution's experience that you'll only get in Manchester.
That sounds brilliant. So if I'm right, Julia, that they're going to spend a day in classroom, but they're going to go outside of the classroom at different times and just get a feel.
During the breaks, when they take coffee and a bit of lunch, there will be sessions outside in the cars. Yes, there will. Yes.
And that'll give them a feel for real life, and
it'll be real.
It'll be actually
there in the car. You can have somebody in the passenger seat saying, right, and be able to speak to me so I can understand you as a special needs person, to be able to understand the communication techniques, to understand the way we respond to situations, the difference in the way we're going to react when we see certain things happen. You'll be able to witness that live, and Manchester's a place to witness it at.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Julia. I think for me, that about sums everything up. I'm really looking forward to it. 29th of April now, just gone back a couple of weeks with the date. 29th of April, Middleton Cricket Club, Manchester. Get your tickets. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity. It is a one-off opportunity this year for people to get that proper Revolutions experience. So, nice to speak to you, Julia. And I'll see you before the 29th, and I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you.